Where is Rocksteady? I don't know. Have you heard anything about Rocksteady? I haven't heard anything about Rocksteady. I haven't seen Rocksteady in almost 5 years. I haven't seen them since the last game that they came out with, which was Batman Arkham Knight, almost in 2015, in the summer of 2015. I haven't seen Rocksteady in almost 5 years. Technically, I mean, the last game that they made was in 2016 with Batman Arkham VR. I haven't seen Rocksteady pretty much since then. And Batman VR was... We won't talk about Batman VR. The developer that was known for the critically and commercially successful video game series, the Batman Arkham Asylum series. You get to fight against some of his most iconic villains of all time. You got Joker, you got Bane, you got Harley Quinn, you got Poison Ivy, you got Scarecrow, you got a bunch of different villains. And they also have some of the best voice actors for those respective characters, like Mark Hamill with the Joker and Kevin Conroy for Batman.
Surprise! You fell for the old sick Joker guy, Batman.
I mean, just an absolutely all-star packed cast of voice actors. And then you have the gameplay, which was absolutely phenomenal, and the story and the plot and how everything flowed together with the original series. And then you have the graphics and how the game looked. And I mean, Rocksteady absolutely killed it in a time when some developers were starting to wane. Some developers, they were kind of starting to take the easy way out. Rocksteady, they leveled up. They took their game to a whole nother level. They said, they put their foot down, they stopped it. They said, no, we will be better than everybody else. And they were absolutely better than everybody else. Everybody gives, including myself, everybody gives shit for Batman Arkham Knight, not just because of the story issues, but also because of how terrible a port the PC port was. I get how terrible of a port it was, but they also criticized Batman Arkham Knight because of how questionable some parts of the story were. But the Batman Arkham Asylum series is kind of like Star Wars, right? Where Star Wars, the original 3 movies are the best. They're some of the best movies of all time, and everybody loves those movies. But then when you get to the prequels, everybody hates those movies because of how terrible they are when you compare them to the original trilogy in the Star Wars series. But the original trilogy is some of the best movies of all time. The prequels, even though they are terrible Star Wars movies, they're good movies. And that's kind of what Arkham Knight is. It's like Arkham Knight will never be what Asylum was or Arkham City was, but Arkham Knight, it's still a pretty good game. And I think Rocksteady, they kind of got a lot of shit for it. Some rightly so because of the port, but also some kind of not because of how great the game was in some facets, like with the combat, with the detective features. They added on a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm a little bit worried about the developer. This is like putting a missing child on the back of a milk carton. I'm a little bit worried. I've lost my child. I have lost Rocksteady Games. Where are they? Has anybody seen anything from Rocksteady Games? They used to make great games back in the mid-2010s to the early 2010s, and now they're just gone. They've gone 0 Dark 30 on me. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Because I'm like, I want to see something from this developer again. I loved this developer. I still love this developer. But you just haven't come out with anything, and I'm very, very worried. If you know anyone from Rocksteady Games, if you know anyone where they are, what they're doing, if you know anything about Rocksteady, give 24 a call, because I'm very, very concerned right now with what's going on at Rocksteady Studios. Hopefully they have something coming out, with some type of an announcement coming out, something. I mean, just give me a bone to chew on, just something. I need to know where Rocksteady Games is, because I'm starting to get a little bit worried. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. Until my next video, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.